Shalom. I want to start off by saying Kal Hala Yamla, Yahweh, Basham, Yahushai, Basham Rekakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us the truth and who rule well. Peace and citations unto the Akim that is spread on the four corners of the earth, spreading this word in sincerity and in truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect. I'm the brother Quatas of Zion from the GMS Holland branch, coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Basham Yahushai with another lesson, with another video, and Lord willing, this video is edifying. In this video, I want to do a land back on this video that I made that was well received. Brothers and sisters are, Yaratazah getting edified by these Hebrew prayers that I'm doing. And I got 2 comments here where they say it's a powerful lesson and the brothers thanking me. So I want to do a land back on that, that we are actually hoping and waiting on Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. This is Romans 12, verse, let me start at 10. Be kindly affectionate one to another with brotherly love, in honor, preferring one another, not slothful in business, fervent in spirit, serving Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. You see? So Apostle Paul, he gave the Romans, which are Gentiles, Israelite foreigners, because you cannot accept this truth unless you are of the nation of Israel. You can't be a Gentile, a foreigner, Israelite foreigner, if you are not from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So Paul went into the Romans to preach, but he was fishing for the Israelite foreigners, and he left these how do you call it, letters for the Romans, that how they should be one to another. You should be having brotherly love one with another, honoring one another, not being slothful in business, and being fervent in spirit, serving Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. So that's also what we are trying to do. We are trying to keep these standards high, what Apostle Paul left for us, because he, Yahushai, dealt with him straightway, Verse 12, rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing instant in prayer. You see, we are rejoicing in hope. We are going to be with exceeding joy when Yahushai comes back, So that's the hope that we're clinging on to. Patient in tribulation, because you yourself know, we know that we are appointed onto these tribulations and afflictions. And there's going to be perilous times coming to this earth, So we should be patiently endure that, in that time. Continuing instant in prayer. You see, you got to be continually supping with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, making that link stronger between you and the Most High, because he's the only one that can save you. I was watching these videos yesterday, and the only thing you see is that Jake, which we call the Jacob descendants, the Israelite foreigners, the Israelites, and the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, we call them the Jakes. So they are proud of these guns that they possess, man. And all these video clips, they're doing gun finger things and stuff like that. So they run to the sword. They run to the technology of Esau. But we, being spiritual men, we are running into the shadow of and into the wing of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, of our power, because he made everything. So he is going to make it also that our enemies are going to be, that our foot are going to be in the necks of our enemies, like the scripture says. So you got to make that link strong with the Most High. Verse 13, distributing to the necessity of saints, giving to hospitality. God, you should be hospitable, to your brothers and to Israelites, especially your brothers. You got to do good so that your spiritual bank account, you know, is getting stacked up. So let me go to 2 Thessalonians 3, verse 5, and it reads, let me start at 3. But Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is faithful, who shall establish you and keep you from evil. Exactly what I was going into. So that's why we should run under the wing and into the shadow, into the bosom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because he is our fortress. He is our buckler. You see, he's going to fortify us against evil. Verse 4, and we have confidence in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, touching you, that ye both do and will do the things which we command you. See? Perfect, man. The Most High, he gives us these commandments, to keep us, to hedge us, to protect us. You see? This is a spiritual warfare, so you can't see what spiritually is happening around you. You can't see into that next layer, that spiritual world. But the Most High gave you these tools so that when you do these things, you will have a spiritual force field. You see? Verse 5. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushai direct your hearts into the love of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and into the patient waiting for Yahweh Shai. You see? We have to patiently wait on Yahweh Shai. Let's go into that word. Patient.
Strong's G 5281. Hupamane. Hupamane.
Hupamane, which the outline of biblical usage says steadfastness, consistency, endurance. You see? And if you go into that word endurance, the ability to endure an unpleasant or difficult process or situation without giving way. And that's what we're going into. That's what we're in right now also, because, we are being put in situations where if you are faint-hearted, you can't compromise the truth for the thing that you are being compromised with. You have many people that left the truth. Why? Because the world was tugging at them, because the cares of the world were tugging at them, because they were put in certain situations where they felt ashamed about knowing about this truth or preaching this truth. You see? But endurance, what does it say? The ability to endure an unpleasant or difficult process. This is not pleasant. We are appointed onto this. But we do it wholeheartedly because we believe this. We wholeheartedly believe that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to bring these plagues upon this earth, and we want to endure through it. We want to go through this unpleasant and difficult process and make it into the kingdom of heaven. You see? And it's going to get even worse. This is just the beginning. When Jacob's trouble comes, then your faith will be tested. Then your patience shall be tested. Then your endurance is going to be tested. And the second one, the capacity of something to last or to withstand wear and tear. That's it, man. We are going to go through things that are going to wear you down, that are going to tear you down, but you have to withstand this. You have to endure this. You see? And if you go into the origin of the word, the Atom Online, late 15th century, the sense, continued existence, ability to last, formerly also as endurance, from Old French, from endurer, to make hard. Gone. So we have to go through these things, man, to be accepted in the wide, and the wide represents the kingdom. So let's go to Luke 17, verse 22, and it says, and the title of this paragraph is Second Coming Foretold. Verse 22, Luke 17 and 22, and he said unto the disciples, the days will come when ye shall desire to see one of the days of the Son of Man, and ye shall not see it. Let me read it again. And he said unto the disciples, his red letters, so this Yahushua speaking, the days will come when ye shall desire to see one of the days of the Son of Man, and ye shall not see it. And they shall say to you, see here, or see there, go not after them, nor follow them, for as the lightning, that lightning out of the one part under heaven shineth unto the other part under heaven, so shall also the Son of Man be in his day. You see? So when the Son of the Most High, when Yahushua is going to come, it's not going to be in secret, man. Everybody's going to know it. Everybody's going to see it. Just like how lightning is spread all over the heaven, that's how when Yahushua comes, he's going to come with that big fathership, that so-called UFO, the chariot of the Most High. And it's going to be well known. It's not going to be hid, man. So, going back to verse 22, and let's go into that word desire. Because we are waiting and desiring that the Son of Man, Yahushua, is coming back on earth, the second coming.
Strong's G, 1937. Epithumeo. Epithumeo.
Epithumia. And the outline of biblical usage says to turn upon a thing, to have a desire for, long for. This is what we do. We long for the second coming of Yahushua. The first time he came meek and humble, but the second time he's not going to come and meet them as a man. He's going to come as a force to be dealt with, and nobody's going to be able to stop him. And it also says to love after, to covet. Long for, covet, desire, would fain, lust after. So we are lusting after that day, man. We can't barely wait, but we have to wait. You see? Let me end it off with Habakkuk. Habakkuk 2 and 2. And it says, and Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. So back in the day, then they would write these scriptures on a scroll or clay tablets, for example. So that's why the Most High ordered Habakkuk to write it upon a clay tablet. So that when people read it, then they would be motivated, then they would get that spark to run, to run this race, to be part of this, Verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. And that appointed time, the appointed time is the destruction of America. That's the end prophecy, the destruction of America. And if you go into that word tarry, in the Lashon Kodash, it's ahar. And the outline of biblical usage says to delay, to hesitate, to tarry, to differ, to cause one to delay, hinder, keep back, to delay, wait, stay behind. Let me see. Continue, differ, hinder, be late, It's not going to be late, man. It's going to be just in time. We don't know that day, but the only person that does know is the Most High when that day is at hand, you know? So it's not going to linger. It's not going to be late. The Most High is going to send it just in time. He's going to send his son. He's going to bring this vision to pass just in time, you know? So we have to endure and patiently wait until that destruction of America is just coming here upon earth, you know, until that prophecy is fulfilled. And then the kingdom of heaven is going to be ushered in, you know. When Esau's kingdom is destroyed, that's when our kingdom is going to be set up under Yahweh Yahweh Shai. So with that, I hope this video is edifying, and I want to say Kal Halal Yom La Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Reka Kodash Shalom Akim. So this is why we need the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Most High, so that we can make it through these times, you know. So these are a couple examples of the perils that we are going to go through. You see. So with that, I hope this video is edifying, and I want to say Kal Halal Yom La Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Reka Kodash Shalom Akim.